Namaskar and welcome to everyone in this video session. We will continue with the previous video tutorial where we created an online MP3 player. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it and share and like, and also please don't forget to hit the bell icon for latest notification. I have started my kodular IDE. We will open in a moment. This video session we will create a play all button wherein when we click all the songs will play sequentially one after the other. I request my viewer to watch the whole video carefully so that you can get a grasp how I am doing all the stuffs. Okay, now our project has been opened. Let's click on our main project that we are going to work on. Let's drag a card view from the layout. Card view, drag it and drop it in the just below the label. Okay, now we'll set the value to center in case of align horizontal and align vertical, and then we'll upload an image. Play all image is being uploaded in the asset. You can see it as I click. Now we'll drag and drop an image from the interface. Okay, and place the image, set the image with the play all image. You can see it is being reflected. And then we'll set the value with the image value. Set it to scale to fit as well. And then we will rename the image with play all, image play all. And then we will drag space from the layout and place it above the image and set the height to 15 pixel. And then we go to the card view and we will replace all the default value to 0. We also set the corner to 0. We'll set the background color to none for the card view. Let's go to the block and then we will drag here play all image when click function. Okay, now we need a global boolean, so we drag variable and then we give a name is play all with a boolean false. Okay, so when we click the play all, we will set this boolean to true. You can see I have set the value to true, is play all to true. Let's duplicate the if is playing and then drag and drop it below is play all to true. Okay, and the next step will be to drag and drop the source. Yeah, let's drag, let's duplicate it and drop it below the or after the if block. And then we also want uh, to start playing, so we duplicate it and drag below the source, and then the UI as well, the current playlist UI update function. Okay, we'll duplicate this previous position and then drop it below the current list UI. Now we delete it because as of now we don't require. Let's check what else we can do. Maybe we can uh, yeah, get another variable uh, and set it to current position. We'll keep the track of the current position. The default will values we'll set it to 0. Okay, let's copy update the current position with the current position of the list view position, I mean playlist view position. So we drag and set it to current position. Let's also update this with the current position, and then this also with the current position, the position with the current position, and the uh, list view title with the current position as well. Now what we can do is maybe, yeah, we should drag and drop just below the previous playlist item, I mean the playlist view update. Okay, now we will drag else. Suppose the song the previous song was not being played. In that case um, we need else, and then okay, we don't need this, we delete it. What we should do is let's, yeah, create another variable. I mean no, I mean I'm just dragging it and then I will select from the drop down the previous position. So we want the previous position to update it with the value current position, so that we can keep the track of the previous uh, position. And we duplicate the source and then drag and drop below else statement, and also we want the function, we duplicate it and drag below the source and the UI as well for updating the current UI, the playlist UI. Now uh, we also Okay, what we can do here next is let's update the previous position as well with the current position. Say previous song is not being played. In that case, we play a current song and then we update the UI as well. Now from the exo player, we will drag completed when completed block, and then we also drag and drop the if statement block, and then we will compare whether play all is being clicked or not. We check here, so we drag the variable and then we is play all, we select it, and then does not equals false, which means true. When the is play all is not equals to false, that will set to true. So if we true, we will first update the previous playlist view. Okay, yeah, we updated with the previous position. Even the title we updated with the previous position, and the subtitle will be as it is. After that, um, we also want the image to update. In that case, um, it should be music underscore rounded dot png. Music underscore rounded dot png. Okay, this will show us when the playlist is not being played, and then we will drag and drop the source. But before that, we need to increment the current position by 1. So what we can do is that we can maybe drag a variable, the current position variable, and then increment it. For that we go to math and then drag the plus block, and then first the value will be the current position plus numeric 1 from math, set it to 1. Now we will check the total length of the playlist title. So for that I have dragged the if, and then get the length from the list, length of the list. Okay, and then from the variable we drag a block, and then from the drop down we will select the playlist title, grab the equals block and place it in the if statement, and now we compare if it is greater than, I mean the total playlist title is greater than the current index which we just incremented. We'll do like this. We will select means the current playlist title is smaller than the current position, I mean the current position plus 1, because The minimum value for a list is 1 and the minimum value for a playlist is 0. So that is the reason why we place here +1. uh, no, it should that was right. Yeah, we'll place black, we'll place it back, and then in that case we set the current position to 0, which is the minimum value for a playlist view, not the playlist item or playlist song. And then we set the source, and we set the, okay, what we can do is we'll duplicate it in the play function and then set below the source, so that we want the new song to be played, or the next song in this case. We duplicate the uh, playlist view and then drag and drop just below the start playing. And then we will update the previous position with the current position. From the variable, I'll drag this block, and then from the drop down I'll select current position, so that next time when we click the new song, the previous block is being updated. And we also want else statement here, because when play all button is not being clicked but the song is already being played, in that case we want to update the current UI which the song is being played. And then after updating, we pause the music when the music completes playing. Okay, we have to make another change here. We need to set is play all to false when a single playlist item is being clicked. So I'm dragging a block, and then from the drop down I'm selecting is play all and setting the value to false. Okay, and that's how here the else will work when complete is being called. Now let's save it and generate an APK for download. If you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe and hit the bell icon for latest notification. Any new video I uploaded, you will be notified and you can watch the video. I value your comments, and please leave a comment for any change, for any update. QR code is being generated. Let's scan the QR code. It's scanned and download should be initiated right now. Yes, let's click on the download and wait for the file to be downloaded in our handset, and then we'll install it. Okay, once we install it, we will start playing. Let's click on the done. Once we click on the done, so let's look up for the icon of our app. We'll open it. You can see the UI is completely changed because I have made some modification in the UI, but the function remained the same. Okay, let's make a slight modification. We'll set the current position first, and then previous position we will update with the current position value. So from the variable I'll drag this empty variable, and then from the drop down I'm selecting current position, and then we also want to update maybe the previous position, so we'll drag and from the drop down select previous position and then update it with the default value, that is 0. Okay, now let's just save the project and then test it with our companion. Let's scan this. We haven't set the image to clickable, and that's the reason why our clickable was not working, in the sense when we press the image it was not working. You see the next song is being played, but then the UI is not being updated with the player equalizer, so we have to go back and fix this as well. Okay, let's change the image name to equalizer.gif. We can also change this. Okay, leave it for now. This is fine because it just finished playing, and we pause. Now let's save and test it again. If you are watching my video for the first time, please subscribe and like and leave your valuable comments. And yes, share my video with your friends and your known person as well, and help me get more subscribers. Let's scan this QR code. Scan done. It's downloading. Click on the download. Cancel this. We already have downloaded this over. Let's open the app and install it. Once it is installed, we shall tap on the done button and open the app again. Now when I click the specific uh, song, it plays, and then when we change also it plays. You can see it as I change, uh, different songs are being played. Let's change this to current position. From the drop down select current position, and then the playlist title as well. Save the project and then start the companion. Okay, we'll reset the connection and then start the companion again. If you have not watched my previous video tutorial, please watch it first and then come to this video tutorial. And if you have not subscribed, please subscribe to my channel and share with your friends and near ones, and please recommend your friends, and also please hit the bell icon for subscribing and getting the latest notification.